Hey everyone, welcome to Waxing Pixels, a podcast about video games. It's on a channel called Geek Plus. Oh my god, my name's Josh. I was really excited about that. I think I forgot for a second what my name was, and I was like, wait, that's what it is, Josh! Oh my god. Anyway, hi.
Hi, honey.
How's everyone doing?
Peachy.
Good.
Okay.
Cool. I don't know what's going on anymore. Hey everyone, this is a podcast about video games on Geek Plus. I already said that part. I'm Josh. With me, as always, I have Heather.
Hi.
Ryan.
Hey.
And Frank, no pun intended.
To be frank with you, it's okay.
Alright, anyway, now that I've introduced everybody and asked how you're doing, let's skip to the fun part that we normally do before we start talking about things that are going on. What's everyone playing?
Zelda.
So how far are you now?
Same as last week. 2 Divine Beasts and all the map unlocked.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
What did you get up to, like, in the game?
I was running around for a while just like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, there's a treasure chest. Oh, here's a treasure chest. Oh, another treasure chest. And I didn't really have a goal in mind. I was just running around killing monsters and finding shit.
What? You were just having fun?
I know, right?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, apparently I'm not goal-oriented or something.
I guess. Like, I'm the person to talk to about being goal-oriented. So, yeah, no, I picked Zelda back up again and played it some. And last night I fully upgraded my Sheikah, like, stealth clothes. And now I have a defense of, like, 48 or some shit like that because of that. So, not only am I quiet, but I can get hit on the head really hard and not die.
Yay!
Wow.
So, which...
I think I still need to find, like, 2 fairies, I think. Two of the great fairies. Because I think I have 2 of the regular fairies and then the horse one. Is there 2 more regular fairies?
Yeah, there's 4 total.
Yeah,
four
there's
total.
There's 4 great
And
fairies
then
and
there's the horse.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still need 2 fairies.
Right? Yeah, which, I don't know, the upgrading of the stealth gear really... My strategy with that game is basically like, either I'm wearing stealth gear or a monster mask. Sometimes climbing gear.
Climbing gear. Greatest
So,
thing ever.
for example, last night I was looking for a traveler's sword for a side quest, which I didn't find.
Aren't those somewhere in the beginning of the game?
Yes, but I can't find them. All I'm finding is rusty swords.
He never took a photo of it, so he can't track one.
Yeah,
So.
and like every time I come across something that's not a wooden weapon, like I run into like a white bokoblin or whatever, and they're just kind of like, oh, because I'm a white one, I have a royal sword, and I'm all like, that's a really neat weapon, but that's not the one I'm looking for. So like I put on my bokoblin mask and I run through, and I'm just gonna steal your steak, and while you guys aren't looking, I'm gonna kill your guy at the watchtower and steal his 5 arrows, and then I'm just gonna run off because you don't have the weapon I'm looking for. And they're like, oh, okay, and they turn back around and start, dancing around the fire again.
Which I just encountered my first white bokoblin, like literally 20 minutes before we started recording.
Oh yeah, how'd that turn out for you anyway?
I'm still in the middle of battle.
Oh. It's a really long battle.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Ryan, Frank, what are you guys playing?
Oh man. So yeah, I haven't picked up Zelda for a while since I got the true ending. I beat Dragon Quest VIII. I got all 4 of the endings, and see, over the weekend I bought the Oculus Rift with the last of my tax return money.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot that you did that. I saw that on Twitter, and I was just kind of all like, Ryan, what? That's why you're so skinny.
Yeah, I like it a lot. There's a lot of things I like better about it than the PlayStation VR. It's definitely, the graphics look a lot better on it, like, believe me. And also, there's a lot more, like, selections for games on the Oculus Rift, and, just a lot of, like, bullshit games. I can just, like, pretend I'm at the beach or some shit and just, like, just lie down on the couch and just...
Just lay down on the couch and pretend you're getting a suntan.
You live in a city called Huntington Beach,
Yes.
which is like a couple of miles from Huntington Beach,
actual
the beach. And so you get a virtual beach so that you don't have to leave your living room.
Exactly.
All right.
And then I tried a virtual roller coaster game. I don't think I'm ever going to play it again because I think I got freaking motion sick. Like, really, really motion sick from that. I'm like, shit, this is...
That automatically just tells me, like, if you had said, oh, here, try this roller coaster VR, I'd been all like, nope, fuck you.
And,
I would try it.
Oh, of course you would.
of course.
I know I would get sick.
And see, I bought Job Simulator again because it was really cheap on the Oculus Store.
Awesome.
Which is really
cool. Now, like, out of everything that I tried VR so far, like, that's literally my favorite game.
Yeah.
And it's just the stupidest thing in the world.
And it's even better on the Oculus, in my opinion.
You know, you were talking about the roller coaster thing, right?
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool as, like, a little Oculus kind of thing? You know when you go to the movie theater and like some of the theaters they have like the roller coaster thing before the movie starts,
Yeah.
and
Like,
there's the popcorn and the snacks everywhere and all that. I'd like to see a virtual reality version of that goes on for like 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Like that would be fun. Like with the old music and everything too.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Although it would be hard to sit through even 1 minute of that without getting motion sick.
Well, maybe you, but me, like I'm just kind of like, oh cool, they're gonna do the thing when I go see a movie, and like I'm putting my hands in the air, and people behind me are just kind of like, stop doing that. I'm trying to watch the not movie. So
Okay.
And I also bought this horror game called Dread Halls, which I haven't played yet. I saw Angry Joe's review on it, which is why I bought it for $10. I'll definitely get around to playing it, definitely on Twitch when I feel like I'm brave enough to do so. But right now,
So never.
Yeah, probably never. And also now, I also bought a PlayStation 4 game called Neo. It came out a couple of months ago.
is it about the Matrix?
Not really. It's spelled Nioh. It's
that one.
Yeah, it's like made by the people who made Ninja Gaiden, and it's pretty cool. I like it a lot, and it's definitely a hard game. And I think there's this other game that we all have but haven't played called Zero Dawn Horizon something.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I've played it. It's just Zelda came out and I haven't touched it since. And like
I kind of feel bad for it.
yeah. I mean, I bought it. It made the money, so there should be a sequel. You know,
I would hope so.
Yeah,
I mean, for like 3 days.
I've only have like maybe 4 hours into the game, and I'm like, I hope there's a sequel, and I have done jack shit in it.
Right. I mean, I'll get around to it eventually.
Yeah, me too.
It's just I'm still doing stuff in Zelda.
Yeah,
and I don't want to like get like caught up with like the different controls and all that stuff.
Yeah, and also I also played Sonic CD all the way on Twitch over the weekend, and we will definitely cover it on Awesome Video Game Memories in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's good, because Frank's been playing Sonic games.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have. I just beat Sonic CD too.
Very cool. We can all talk about it.
Yeah, we can.
So
Wow, the excitement right now.
I'm playing Sonic Lost Worlds right now also, so...
which one is like more of a disappointment for you?
I haven't gotten through Sonic Lost Worlds yet, so it's still up in the air.
Reserving judgment.
Yep.
Like, Sonic CD is a good game, and, like, Sonic Lost World, like, everyone hates it. Like, I didn't think, like, there would actually be a toss-up, but just, like, from, like, your general...
Well, I played the 3DS version of it, but not, like, the other one.
So, but is that really all you've been... Let's see, you were playing Sonic CD, and then I saw you the other day, you were playing something as Tails. Like, what was going on there?
Oh, that was part of... If you beat the game, you can play as Tails.
Oh, okay. That really wasn't a thing. Like, I played it on the Gems collection back in the day on GameCube, and that really wasn't a thing. Like, they just kind of like just straight up emulated the American version of the game.
Right, well, I played it on my PC, so I don't know what kind of version that is, but you can switch between the Japanese soundtrack and the English soundtrack. The US soundtrack is way better than the Japanese one.
It's very 90s.
Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom. Anyway, so I guess that's all what we're playing. Zelda, and not Zelda, and Sonic.
And not Horizon Zero Dawn.
I know. Stop making me feel bad about that.
I'll play it again someday.
Right? I probably will have to restart it, like when I do play it. Like I didn't want to, because I just got into the part where like the world really opened up to me and everything. But like, yeah.
I mean, I hope when I play it again, I like remember how to use the bow and arrow against those machines.
Oh, I mean, I remember some of that stuff, but just
Point and shoot.
But it's more complicated than that.
I don't think it is.
If I want to use the traps, though.
I I don't think it is.
Nope, just pointed out the thing.
Point and shoot.
Let it go.
Let it fly.
Let
Be
it go.
free, Arrow.
Let it go.
So, Nintendo is offering a bounty for hackers that can find vulnerabilities in the Switch. Nintendo did something very similar to this with the 3DS a while back, and now they're doing it with the Switch. Back when they were doing it with the 3DS, hackers had found vulnerabilities using copies of Cubic Ninja, and with this other thing called like V6 or something. It's a kind of this gravity game, which Nintendo has pulled from the eShop since then, in order to be able to run homebrew and pirated games and backup copies and things like that. And now they're looking for the same sort of thing. The rewards look like they'll be going anywhere from $100 to $20,000 based on a bunch of different factors, different types of system flaws and whatnot. Nintendo did say that...
Wait.
What?
$100
to $20,000.
Oh, okay. You said 100 and then you said 20,000. I was
said
like
100 to 20,000.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
wait,
I don't know. For some
dollars.
reason, whenever you said it that way, when you whenever you didn't put dollars after 100, I was like, 100 grand? Are you serious?
Oh wait, but what would they offer only $100 for? Like just to like change the text on the DS or something?
I'm not sure, but I do know that Nintendo is generally looking for a report that, would also have some sort of proof of concept, like functional exploit code.
Oh, okay.
So that like it can actually be demonstrated. Hey, this is a hack. This is what it does. And then they give that to Nintendo, and Nintendo gives them money. I'm guessing depending on the severity of what it is. I think maybe something that's in the $20,000 range, maybe more along the lines of like, here's how to download everything from the eShop and steal everyone's credit card information. Something like that, where, maybe something $100 would be all like, here's how you change Nintendo Switch to say, I like butts, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not in like the InfoSec, industry.
Yeah, like I remember on the original Wii, if you had like Twilight Princess, you can like hack that to play homebrew, and I did it once actually.
Oh,
And,
how'd that turn out?
Yeah, that was like the first time I ever got to install the homebrew channel on my original Nintendo Wii, and then they patched that. Then I had to use the Super Smash Brothers Brawl hack, and then after that, they released a hack where all you just had to do is just put the programs on your SD card and just run them off there.
That's pretty cool. I used to not want to do that with my Wii because I didn't want to like be like locked out of buying anything from the virtual console or something like that. But I think now that we're like 2 generations outside of the Wii, it might actually be safe for me to just like, be like, okay, I'm going to put a bunch of emulators and crap.
Yeah, like there was a time like I had a hard drive with 500 Wii games on it, and I was able to play them all, and then my launch Wii actually died.
I was actually thinking of more like, like old school games, but definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah, I also put a lot of emulators on it, which was pretty cool.
Were you ever able to get MAME to run on it?
Oh yeah, I got MAME on it.
Ooh.
It was awesome to play MAME on the Wii.
I mean, like, I really don't have much of a use for it. I mean, I have a computer hooked up to the TV, but, it would just be kind of a neat thing to consider.
I mean, it's cool to do, but it's very time consuming though.
Oh, well.
Yeah, because you have to dump your key off the Wii, which is over like a gig, so and that takes like 40 minutes, and then you gotta install these programs and like set all these jumpers and shit. Like, it's complicated. Like, if you do it wrong, you can like brick your Wii, and that's not the reason why my Wii bricked. Like, I heard like launch day Wiis, after a couple of years, like certain ones will just break, and mine was one of the unlucky ones.
Ours, we haven't used it for quite a while, but like we
it still works.
It still works.
Yeah, we still have the launch Wii with like the only thing that is wrong with it is the cover that goes over the GameCube ports.
All right,
the controller ports, like that's not there anymore. Or if it is, it's just not like quite completely attached anymore.
I think we still, it's somewhere. We have it. It's just not attached to the Wii itself. It's in a box somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fairly confident that I saw it when we moved.
Well, I keep running into one and then running into the other in like different places.
Yeah.
I never just happen to bring them together.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, like, I still have my sister's Wii that I bought her, and then when she moved to New York, she didn't want it anymore. So I can probably hack that, and then, we can play like a whole bunch of crazy games on Twitch. But maybe I'll get around to it one of these days.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, anywho, if you're someone who likes to hack the planet on your rollerblades,
Hack time.
yes.
Hack time.
If you're a hacker man,
Or if you're Boba Fett.
then
I was hoping someone would use that reference.
Yeah, because, he's a bounty hunter.
why not you? Why not you?
Because it's more organic when Ryan says it.
Then when you just
What?
sit there and not say it.
Nah, just waiting for
Okay.
the opportune moment.
Okay, well, while we're doing bounty hunter puns, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Spike Spiegel, and
I'm sorry, Boba Fett was the only thing that came to my mind.
no, I'm just throwing these out there while in before the comments. I had another one, but I lost it.
That's why you're not a bounty
a,
hunter.
Yeah, I'm offering a bounty to anyone who can think of my third reference. If you get it, then I'll respond.
Hit.
No, hit wasn't it, but you don't count. I'm talking about people in the comments or on Twitter. I'll respond with an emoji of some sort. It might be like a really old 90s emoji made of text, but... but...
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I thought you were going to say it was going to be a slice of pizza emoji or something like that.
Slice of pizza emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not edible.
You don't know that until you try.
If it was edible, then we'd have free pizza all the time on Twitter.
That would be pretty rad. Like, that reminds me of that commercial, like, the whole thing, like, you wouldn't steal a car, you wouldn't steal money from a bank, don't download movies. It's all like, you wouldn't steal a pizza. It's like,
Don't download pizza.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Like, you wouldn't download a car. That's what it was. Like, I remember, like, people make, you wouldn't download a pizza. Yeah, I would. I'd download, like, 6 at once.
Right into your fat mouth.
Right? Hey,
Maybe one day that'll be an option.
I've been losing weight. I deserve a downloaded pizza once in a while. Free downloaded pixelated pepperoni. Moving on. Overwatch might be coming to the Switch.
Whoa.
Or not really. That's kind of a clickbaity title, I guess. There was an AMA about a month ago from the director of Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan, and someone asked him about getting Overwatch on the Switch, and he just responded saying that getting Overwatch on the Switch is very challenging for us, us being Blizzard. And it has to do with the game having very set specifications to ensure quality gameplay performance. And the Switch is not exactly, like Nintendo consoles have been for a while, isn't exactly like the most powerful thing on the market. So getting Overwatch to work on it at the quality that Blizzard would want it to get it to work, like, that's not exactly easy. So, but if that's something, but they said it's very challenging, which makes it sound like maybe they're actually thinking about it and trying a couple of things out. Like, I'm not sure. We've talked about Overwatch before, and as far as I know, none of us play it still, but it would be interesting if it did make it to the Switch.
Yeah, actually, I would be interested in playing Overwatch if it was on the Switch.
What would make you play it on the Switch over, say, PC or PS4 or Xbox?
Because it'd be portable. And also the thing is, like, I just don't like playing against people online because, people online are jerks.
Well, what's the difference of playing it on a different platform online versus playing it on the Switch
Well,
online?
if I play it on the Switch, I could just play it, on my couch.
Well, can't you just play it on your couch with the other systems?
Well, I'd rather just play it in portable mode, which is awesome. So I can actually play it at work, and like maybe they'll replace all of the online people with bots and shit, or like maybe they'll add like a story mode for the Switch. Who knows?
Okay, Ryan. All right.
I think Overwatch pretty much is built completely around the concept of online play. Like, shooters don't even like that shooter like didn't even have like a pretend story mode like Call of Duty does, where it's all like, well, here's 3 hours of you running forward and shooting at AI. Now get online. Unless you skipped the part where you go through the story, because fuck the story. I mean, I think that's pretty much how like online, how like shooters are nowadays. Like it's just all online. Like that's just what it's about.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, woo, I guess.
Woo. Yeah, so I don't think we should be expecting an announcement anytime
No.
soon.
I mean, I know that, Ryan didn't give a really good reason as to why he would play Overwatch if it came to the Switch, other than it being portable, but I could see a lot of people liking that fact if they were able to play Overwatch while they were like
Oh yeah,
out and about and traveling or whatever.
yeah. I mean, it would have to be like a watered down version. Probably you can only play maybe 4 people at a time with local play.
But really, other than that, other than the portable aspect of it, I really don't see there being much of a demand for having it on the Switch.
Well, with the Splatoon and all that already pretty much being like the go-to shooter for Nintendo people,
Yeah.
like the like most exciting one for Nintendo people since GoldenEye. Then again, like maybe if Splatoon, if it works as well as it does, maybe eventually Blizzard might get around to making Overwatch work on the Switch as well. But by that point, I'm not sure anybody would really care, because it would be competing with something that's kind of already a Nintendo exclusive in terms of that sort of thing. Which, by the way, has there been any Splatoon content that made its way onto like other stuff like Mario Kart or Smash or any of that yet?
No idea. I mean, I don't really play Splatoon.
Yeah, but you play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You play Smash.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you had seen like any characters or anything like that, or
Nah.
stages or.
No, not on any other IP.
Okay, I was just wondering. Maybe we'll see it with like Mario Kart 8 for the Switch or whatever. Moving on. There was a PlayStation 4 update. It was update 4.50 that came out a while ago. Had a bunch of really cool updates, like customizable backgrounds and stuff like that. But it also caused some problems with people's Wi-Fi, actually getting to the point where some people had to buy new Wi-Fi routers and whatnot.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Well, Sony has fixed that.
Oh, okay.
So, which our PlayStation is wired.
Yeah,
anyway.
mine too.
Yeah.
So-
it like doesn't affect us.
But there is the update 4.55 is out now, and it is supposed to take care of those problems with system performance with the Wi-Fi and whatnot for anybody who's connected wirelessly. So if you don't have that yet, you should go out and get it. Now, the PlayStation 4 has barely been used since the Switch came out.
No, it's right now the PlayStation is a glorified Netflix machine.
Yeah, Frank, you've been using the PlayStation more than we have lately.
Only to watch Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh, that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah, glorified Netflix machine.
But I will say that Frank and I have noticed that while watching something on Netflix through the PlayStation, because of the way that our setup is, where the Switch and the PlayStation share the same HDMI, and we have that splitter and switching between the two machines, sometimes the screen will blank out, and it will be like, oh, there's no signal, and it's like it's trying to figure out which machine it should be connecting to.
Are
So-
both of them are you trying to use both at the same
No,
time? or-
no.
I think it either goes from 1 or to 3 on the splitter
Yeah,
on the back.
it's really weird.
That's weird because like the Switch is hooked up to the Switch, and the Famicom Mini are all hooked up to those as well, and like the Switch never has that problem.
I mean, like the first time I think I noticed it was whenever I put the Joy-Cons back on the Switch, because the Joy-Cons were just sitting on the table, and Frank was watching something,
and Frank.
yes, she's a good friend of mine. We had tea just the other day. Anyway.
She's still on vacation from what I was told.
Anyhow, so what ended up happening was I put the Joy-Cons on the Switch. I didn't take the Switch out of the dock or anything. I didn't turn on the Switch. And just from it registering the Joy-Cons, it blanked the screen, and we were like, what the fuck? It happened a couple more times, and then it stopped, but then about another 20 minutes later, it did it a couple more times, but at longer intervals. So, like, the screen, like, blanked out for longer. So, I don't know if anybody else has been having that problem. I don't know if anybody else has a setup like ours. But, it seems to be a tiny bit of an issue.
It's probably directly related to the HDMI switcher that I have hooked up back there. Because our TV only has 2 HDMIs, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 devices.
Yeah.
So, hooked up to the TV. So, with the cable box, 3 consoles, and a PC. So, that may be a little bit,
Too much?
Yeah. Might be one of those, like... maybe we need to, like... I mean, I don't want to, like, buy a new TV right now, because this one still works just fine.
Yeah, it's great.
But once it does...
considering how large our bedroom is here at this place, like, we could very easily just sell the old TV and put this one in there, and then, get a bigger TV here and be like, wow, this TV's so big!
Imagine, though, like, when we move again, if we ended up in, like, a
tiny room.
Small bedroom.
Yeah.
And, like, we have this, like, 47-inch TV, like, at the foot of the bed, and we're trying to watch something while falling asleep.
And we're getting blasted by the screen.
Right? Like, this thing doesn't, like, go, like, dim nearly as well as, like, the little LG we have.
No, it doesn't.
So, that was always a problem when, like, trying to, like, crash out in the living room.
Yeah.
But, anywho, if you've been having problems, grab that update if you don't already have your stuff set to auto-update. If you've been having any problems with PlayStation since 4.50, leave a comment. And if those have been fixed with 4.55, still comment and let us know. If that hasn't fixed, still leave a comment. And if you just want to talk about how shiny my butt is, leave a comment. Moving on.
It's not shiny, it's a lie.
I already said moving on. That doesn't count. So... there is a new Naruto game coming, and I'm not talking about the Storm trilogy. They're like a new Naruto game, and not a collection.
Woo!
Ooh, yay. It's called Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. Shinobi Striker is a, like, 8-person, like, 4 versus 4 online battle game. There was a trailer for it that came out on April 10th, and it looks like it's just pretty much characters all throughout Naruto and Boruto in sort of this open battle royale sort of thing, 4 versus 4. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Zenkai Battle Royale or Battle of Z, and which Zenkai Battle Royale is an arcade game only in Japan. It is a 4-player battle, like just everybody versus everybody battle royale style game. And then Battle of Z. Ryan, you owned Battle of Z.
Yeah.
What was Battle of Z?
Battle of Z is I wouldn't say like open world. It's not an open world game. Well, like you have this like gigantic area, and then you can have like I don't know how many players like total you can have on the screen, because I didn't really play far into it because my AI partner was really stupid. Like I was Goku, and then my partner was Krillin, and we were fighting Raditz, and my partner would always like not attack Raditz.
AI partners, they're the fucking worst.
And then and if you want to get far in this game, you have to play with somebody, but then on the PS3 they shut down the servers, so I'm stuck with the AI partners, and I haven't played the game since.
That's exactly the reason why I didn't play it. Like, I was excited for it, and I listened to the Kanzenshu, like Dragon Ball podcast, when they were reviewing this game and talking about it, and they were saying so many great things. Like, I'm listening to this for like an hour, and they're saying all these great things, and then right at the very end, they're like, oh, but the AI sucks, and so if you can't find someone to play with, or, like the servers get shut down or whatever, like, pretty much it's going to be impossible to get through because you have to build, like, pretty decent teams. Like, you can't just be like, well, I want 4 Brawlies, and we're going to go
and beat up on all the Chaozus. It's gonna be easy.
Like, it's actually like you have to build up a team, and like people have like different things that they're better at than other things and whatnot. And if your AI player isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, then you're gonna have a very, very hard time.
Yeah, I mean, the game has potential. Had potential, but without human players, it's not even worth the $5 I paid for it. And hopefully with this Naruto Boruto game, I hope that's not going to be the case. It looks interesting. I admit it. I kind of want to play it. I haven't really played any of the Naruto Storm games since, I don't know, the second one. And I know you've played like the third and the fourth one. I watched you play the third and the fourth one.
Yeah.
But I just haven't played them myself because there's just so many Naruto games.
I mean, they're pretty decent. I just haven't gotten like extremely far into it because, well, Zelda came out.
Yeah.
So, because I bought Storm 4 right when the Boruto content came out. Like, I got that collection of like both games.
Yeah.
So but Shinobi Striker, I'm hoping it's a bit more like Zenkai Battle Royale, where it's like you pick a fighter and you do fighting, and yay, rather than like something where you have to build up all these teams and rely on your AI partners and all that stuff. So, and plus, hopefully, as it's a PS4 game and the PS4 doesn't look like it's immediately going to be replaced by anything anytime soon, hopefully they won't shut down the servers.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Battle of Z was a pretty late PS3 game.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see why that didn't last nearly as long. I don't know exactly what all consoles it's coming out to. I don't think it's said, but it's safe to say that I'll definitely be able to find this on the PS4. I haven't been able to find a Naruto game that isn't on a PlayStation console that, is worth my time yet.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can play it at E3.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat to see it at E3. No release date for it yet either. It's just, hey, it's coming, Shinobi Striker. So, Shinobi Striker. That makes me think of Mario Strikers. Like, it's gonna be like Naruto
soccer games.
So, I'm being finger gunned.
No, I don't know. I'm just screwing around.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to say because
you
Naruto's stupid.
You were doing like finger guns at me, and I was just kind of like, after I turned back to you, and I was just kind of like, is she trying to tell me something?
No, sorry.
Does she want me to shoot myself in the face for liking Naruto? Like, what's going on here? So
I actually thought she was like signaling you to speak louder.
Oh, no. Doing good so far.
Yeah, like I was looking at it, I'm like, Josh is speaking just fine.
No, yeah, I was just fucking around. Pew pew pew
pew
pew
pew pew.
Well, I didn't know it was high noon. I would have gotten my stick shooter. That was a cowboy reference, Ryan.
I know.
Not of the Dallas variety.
Believe it?
Believe it.
Believe it.
Frank, Shinobi Striker, if it shows up on PC.
Not buying it.
Why?
I have no interest in it.
Okay.
Even if
Sorry, I had no interest in Dragon Ball Z. The only reason I played that game because you had it.
Yeah, I pretty much got that. Yeah, no, it was just very, very short. You're just like, no, not interested.
Nope.
Like, you're just like Batman and you're too busy for the Justice League. Hey, Batman, can you come help us save the... No, I've got to save Gotham. Yeah, but we really need your... No. So, yeah, that's really all we have to talk about today about stuff. Not really any huge news going on, but hopefully you enjoyed listening. My name is Josh. You can catch this podcast normally on Thursdays every week. It's called Waxing Pixels, and it's on Battle Geek Plus. There are other shows on Battle Geek Plus as well. Ryan, what are they, and when did they come out?
See, we used to do Battle Geek Plus Arcade Edition, which is a show where we go to real arcades, and we play real arcade games. And we did them at our favorite arcade, Arcade 2084 in Anaheim, California, which has reopened. Definitely go check it out if you are in the area, and hopefully we can find some time to go back and shoot some episodes. Other than that, we don't have much on the Tuesday content right now. And also we do Awesome Video Game Memories, which comes out every Sunday, and maybe some special episodes on Tuesday, because just today, during the recording of this podcast, which is a Tuesday, we released a crossover with the Nostalgia Critic on the Nintendo vs. Sega War.
And so far, it looks like it's doing pretty well as far as Battle Geek Plus videos go.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot better than our previous effort with the Nostalgia Critic like 2 years ago. So.
Yeah, so hopefully that kind of pushes us in a direction that will help us put out more content that you guys will really like. Anyway, my name's Josh. I will talk to you later. Everyone, say bye. Heather.
Why do I smell waffles?
Ryan.
I think it's the cinnamon cracker things.
Frank.
Yeah, I think that's it.